ميلاد طه أكرم الأعيان وبشير كل الخير والإسعاد
رب العالمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تابعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Welcome to this new episode of our series on the lives of scholars, reflections on the lives of scholars. The scholar we have today, we don't know when was he born, but we know that he died after 395 after Hijrah. So he lived definitely in the 4th century after the Hijrah. The great Imam Al-Hasan ibn Abdullah ibn Sahl ibn Sa'id ibn Yahya Al-Askari, who is known as Abu Hilal Al-Askari. His uncle is also known as Al-Hasan Al-Askari, but he is Abu Ahmad. Al-Hasan Al-Askari, so we have two. One is the uncle and the other is Abu Hilal Al-Askari. Abu Hilal Al-Askari, the one we're talking about today, is not the uncle. He is the nephew. He was a great scholar, known as a great icon of rhetoric, ilm al-balagh. He was very knowledgeable in adab literature, and he is originally from a place called Askar Mukram. That's why he was described as Al-Askari, belonging to that city. And the ulama said that normally people are ascribed to 4 things, one of 4 things, which we call in Arabic nisbah. Nisbah means to be ascribed to a place. People are either ascribed to their wilada, to the place where they were born, or to their wilada, the family they were born into, or bilad, to the country or the city or the village they lived in or they were born in. Even if they have lived there for more than 4 years or 5 years, then they can be ascribed to it. So you might find a scholar who is Iraqi, Misri and Maghribi. He's from Iraq and Egypt and Morocco, because basically he has lived in these 4 countries or these 3 countries for more than 5 years each. So the person can either be ascribed to the family he was born into, he can be ascribed to the country he was born into or he lived in, or he can be ascribed to his sina'a, his profession. So he can be called that he's manjaniqi, he's a person who's responsible for the manufacturing of manjaniq, or he can be ascribed to his madhab, Shafi'i, Hanafi, Mu'tazili, Ash'ari, Sufi, or to the place where he was educated, Azhari, Nadawi, or different things. So Al-Imam Abu Hilal Al-Askari rahimahullah ta'ala, although he was a great scholar in rhetoric, and he has written extensively on issues like seeking knowledge. He wrote something called Al-Hath ala Talab al-Ilm, and he has commented on the book of Al-Hamasa, and he has written on the mistakes of the special linguists, what special linguists will make mistakes in language. And he has a tafsir called Al-Mahasin fi tafsir, which is a very nice tafsir of the Quran. Yet Imam Abu Hilal Al-Askari was a very poor man, and his poverty and lack of fame, and people didn't recognize and didn't appreciate his knowledge, led him sometimes to go to the market, not sometimes, most of the times, to go to the market and sell and buy there. And actually he was very unhappy about that he once said, جلوسي في سوق أبيع وأشتري دليل على أن الأنام قرود. Sitting in a market, selling and buying, is an indication that people are monkeys. Why he says that? Because people didn't appreciate that such a knowledgeable person exists amongst them. ولا خير في قوم تذل كرامهم ويعظم فيهم نذلهم ويسود. And there is no good in people whose noble men are humiliated and the lower people are elevated. So Imam Abu Hilal Al-Askari rahimahullah suffered from this ignorance and this lack of appreciation. And a message to all of us nowadays: give people their rights. People of knowledge and people of goodness and people of nobility, respect them, honor them. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, الناس معادن كمعادن الذهب والفضة. People are like minerals of gold and silver. خيارهم في الجاهلية خيارهم في الإسلام إذا فقهوا. The best of them before Islam are the best after Islam if they learn. And the Prophet ﷺ taught us to place people where they are supposed to be placed. أنزلوا الناس منازلهم. Place people where they are to be placed. Treat people as they should deserve to be treated. Don't look down upon someone, or don't disrespect someone without knowing, or don't disrespect anyone actually. You should treat people properly, because you don't know. Since knowledge is something really hidden, you don't know if this person has knowledge or not. You don't know if this person has a good lineage or not. You don't know if this person has a good character or not. Always appreciate people and respect them. Not for the sake of what they have only, but for the sake of Allah who has created them. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.